Would you say $100 is a lot of money? What about $100,000? A recent study found the typical American couple misses out on $100,000 or more in Social Security benefits. How can you avoid making costly mistakes when claiming Social Security? Well, Kelly O'Donnell can help answer that. She comes to us from Financial Engines. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning.
How are you this morning? We've got some good questions for you here. Let me start with the first one. There are a lot of choices out there. There's a lot of different strategies. Are people confused by all that? And I guess really the question is, can that lead to being misinformed?
Yeah, and it's a great question. I mean, the truth is Social Security is such an important topic. 60% of American households are going to rely on Social Security for more than 75% of their retirement income. The challenge is it's complicated. There are over 2,700 rules for how to calculate benefits, and there are over 8,000 different ways that a married couple can claim Social Security.
Wow, that's incredible. So, and your survey found that Americans really feel confident about their plans to collect Social Security, but why aren't we more educated about all those options?
Well, I think, we haven't been doing a good job of really raising the discussion, creating the education about what kind of impact Social Security can have on your retirement income. It's one of the reasons why we're offering our Social Security planner at financialengines.com for no charge. We want to help more Americans make informed decisions about Social Security. Our planner will help you look at what you're planning to do, you and your spouse, and then what we're going to do is give you some different options to consider and see if you can get more in retirement.
Yeah, I recently read that most people think that they should start collecting Social Security as soon as possible, I guess at age 62. But what are the benefits in waiting?
Yeah, you're right, Mike. Most do claim at 62. But in general, and here's the key message for the audience, it pays to delay. Yeah. What we find and what we know is that for every year you delay Social Security, you're going to receive a 6 to 8% increase in your monthly benefit from Social Security. So that adds up. I mean, we're talking tens, even hundreds of thousands of dollars that people are leaving on the table by claiming too early.
Yeah, and yet that's a decision that millions of seniors face every year. They're struggling with that decision. But how do you recommend people fund that gap between retirement and then collecting that Social Security?
Yeah, it's a great question, and obviously it's very personal. You have to take into account your family situation, your medical situation, your financial situation. But in general, there's a couple of ways. One, you can dip into your retirement accounts, whether that's your 401k or your IRA. You can choose to work longer or take on part-time work. Or a popular strategy for married couples is to have the lower earner claim at 62 to provide some income so that the higher earner can maximize their benefit by claiming later, let's say at 70.
Right, that makes a lot of sense because both individuals don't have to collect Social Security at the same time. You could delay it for one of them.
Exactly.
You've created this new service, this online service. Can you talk about that for a second?
Yeah, so, we really think it's important that all Americans are thinking about what it will take to retire. And that's really about thinking about your savings and your income. And Social Security is a huge part of that. So at financialengines.com, we have our new Social Security planner. It's available at no charge. It takes about 5 minutes. You'll receive a personalized strategy that looks at the whole household. You'll get a detailed action plan. We're really encouraging everyone to go because we think there's good news here. I think that people will be pleasantly surprised that they may be able to have more money in retirement.
Right, that can be a really good tool. Again, remind us of the website.
It's financialengines.com.
Financialengines.com. Kelly, thanks for your time this morning. All great information. Appreciate it.
Great. Thanks, Mike.
You betcha. Mary, over to you.